actually have on.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
it's fine.
It doesn't say what
We
kind
get
of
up.
mines,
We get
just
up close.
mines.
We get up close, and then like, is this close or is like this close?
Yeah, you can like this is where you'd be parking the car probably,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
take the next mile or two on foot.
All right. Yeah. I pack the car. I make the car like super hidden, but like super ready for when I need it.
Yeah, so
So
it's got that like
if I need to, I can
thin
just dead on
fixed metal
sprint.
boards over it. So like you slide underneath them, jump in the car, and then just drive through in a shower of pasteboard.
So it's set up so like if we need to spend extra time, he spends extra time making sure it's like secure
Okay.
and like hidden.
Yeah, so you're coming up on night right now. Like you're getting into the early parts of evening. The dust cloud overhead is starting to get a bit dimmer. Some of the glow has changed a bit. You can see up ahead the area that's marked as the supply catch. It's this old gassing compound. It's not a like gas station that you traditionally get. This is more of like one of those big macro stop areas. It's got this long telescoping arm that extends up from the side of the warehouse and then out over to the freeway where people can pull over on the side and hook up to refuel their cars. Inside of it, it's just this huge warehouse as far as you can tell.
All right. Is there any way I could just like take a little can and like get some extra gas?
We'll see when you get inside, Cully.
Yeah, by the way, who goes first? Not me. I am a medic.
I feel like I shouldn't go first because I
Better
could
two
die
steps on
super
the
easily.
line.
I'd be like a second. I'd go second.
Well, depending on the mine, it wouldn't matter too much. It just depends on how spread out you are from each other.
I feel like we're like 5 to 10 feet apart, maybe
Okay.
15.
Yeah,
But like we're following each
something
other's
like that.
footsteps really closely,
I think
using
we
those
have.
like little light bugs.
I think that probably James have enough common sense that he knows what's the best spread for people to not die from single grenade.
Right.
Yeah. Let me just pull open my stat sheets real quick.
We also have the glow bugs, so I think we could all take one.
Yeah, I take one glowbug.
All right, I take one too. Uh,
Yeah, so instead
So-
of
I guess that's
Yeah.
-4. So wait, so there's someone write down that we only have 6 glow bugs in the car now.
glow bugs are reusable. You just recharge them using an energy cell.
Okay.
Oh, and we have type A, so cool.
Yeah, so we can just super regenerate them without any real cost.
Well, you'll deplete the type A cells, but type A cells are
I thought you said
rechargeable,
I thought
basically.
you said they wouldn't deplete the cells because they required so little power.
No, I was unfortunately actually wrong. I had to go check the book for that a while ago. If it says it recharges using a type A cell, that means it uses the cell. The only rule is that the type A cell can be recharged itself.
Okay.
It was my mistake when I made the call earlier.
All right. Okay. Well, we still got the glow bugs, so if we need them, we can use them. James is going first. Malian to second. I feel like our medic should be third, and then Mac should be last.
Yeah, I can be third.
Because
Okay.
like you don't want to be like the first one to get hit from behind and the first one to get hit from in front.
Yeah, so I'd like leader to do security, and then the person supporting them, because I know probably someone will do that, to give him perception for his assist.
I think I can do a perception assist.
To assist,
So-
you have to have training in the assisting skill.
Yeah, I have perception. I've got the training for that.
Okay.
So that uses my wisdom, or
Wisdom, yep.
all right. This is my assist.
Yes,
Get
assist.
assisted.
Oh, Lucas, it depends on what kind of security you're doing. If it's like active, you're checking the ground, marking them, it's going to be dex. If you're just like spotting and like plotting a course through them, you're going to be doing intelligence. It's more how hands-on you are or how avoid you are. Dex is faster, but intelligence is safer. Your choice, though. Yep. Intelligence, and you pick up another +1 for the assist. Oop. There we go, yeah. So you managed to get through the minefield. If it was probably the rebels who built it, since it was their supply catch. They invested a lot of mines in this thing. It's like it's a good like 50-meter zone that's just been stuffed with mines as far as you can tell. They might be doing like a false mine lay where there's a bunch of mines that have actually been planted, and then on top of that they plant like false mines. Like they literally just like grab a metal disc the same shape and size as one of the mines and then just shove it into the ground in the same way you would a mine, and it like creates the illusion that you have more. But even if that's the case, still a lot of these are real mines, and there's a big pile of them if this isn't the only approach. But you make your way through that. Eventually you get to the warehouse itself. By now it's starting to get like into the night proper, like light levels are gone. We get a brief like overhead establishing shot of like these 3 lightly glowing green figures from the glow bugs, all of you stepping into the warehouse and the glow disappearing from the night. Once you're inside, you're coming in directly into this large reception area. It's like where a bunch of big heavy trucks would be porting in to like unload fuel and stuff. Off to the sides of it, you can see there's these gas tanks that are built into the warehouse itself. They're like pretty hefty and big. All of it looks pretty dry though. The marker you have for the supply cache is deeper into the warehouse itself.
Before we go any further, I just want to see if I can just get any bit of gas.
Let me see.
Is that like a luck save?
No, I choose whether there's gas or not. Then I'm gonna pick if you're. Then I'm gonna. Yeah, give me a perception check.
Can anyone assist me with this?
Nope.
I mean, there is someone who could.
I mean, does anyone want to look for gas as well?
Mac would help me.
Well, too bad. Mac's not here.
Oh, really? Oh,
nope.
He stayed with the car.
No risk, no reward.
All right. So you don't assist me, but here we go. It's an 8.
Yeah. 8. Yeah. One of the fuel tankers, one of the big trucks, still has gas in it. Like something happened when it was abandoned and it didn't fully offload. You can definitely like pick up a few cans of gas here. You're gonna need to find a way of getting, like, you're either gonna have to like go like diving into this stuff to scoop some out, or you're gonna have to get one of the pumps running to get it out again though, or find a small like hand pump of some kind.
Could I like use my psychic what is it called? Remote manipulation on like a spoon and just start spooning it out, like get it out that way?
I think you could probably just grab a can with psychic manipulation, since the entry hatch to the tank is from the top down. So if you like jumped in, you'd like fall into the. I'm not going to call it gasoline since it's just fuel.
Space gas.
Space gas. Yeah, and you just fall into it. But with remote manipulation, you can just like hold a fuel container in it and then lift it back out.
All right, yeah, let's do it. Finally, use some psychic power.
Apparently, dodging my ability to force you to go swimming in space fuel.
Yep. Hey, I can become a mutant. Check that off the list. All right, so do I have to roll for that, or do I just do it?
You just do it, yeah.
Awesome. And I'll just mark down that's one of my uses for today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You also get to put a little flag on this area where you know there's a giant tank of gas on the side.
That nobody can get.
Yeah, that pretty much known without activating this facility, which should cause a lot of electronic noise.
Put an
Yeah.
F there. That's for
And
fuel.
power usage.
Yeah. So, are you carrying this big, hefty thing of gas with you, or are you going to stash it nearby for when you leave?
I'm stashing it near the exit, so if we need to run, I can just literally like the door we would use for an exit. I can just grab it and then keep running, but like I don't have to carry it while I'm down there, like a big flammable thing.
Yeah.
So it's like literally like tucked away in like right near the door. Like no one's gonna like look to the right and see like, oh,
Yeah,
that's exactly.
there's enough random stuff around here that they won't.
Yeah. So if I need to run and pick it up, I can.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so there's basically 3 routes you can go right now. There's to the right of you is it extends outward. It's this longer floor area where there's more tanks going around and maybe something else in the area. There's through one of the not maintenance doors but access doors into the warehouse proper. And then to the left there's there's kind of a staircase up to what looks like some employee holding offices. You know the supply catches in the warehouse proper. It's not in the other 2 directions.
All right. Well, before we go get, I feel like we should not get the stuff first because, like, in every video game ever, it's like, oh, a second you go for the stuff, that's when shit happens.
Hey, don't sell me short like that.
All right. Well, I say then let's first go get the important stuff.
Yeah. No, shit goes down on a timer, not on when the players get to it stuff.
Really? All right. Then yeah, I say let's first get supplies and then we can explore a little bit and then we run.
Yeah, besides it's night, I'm pretty sure we probably, after we get the stuff, we need to like rest here for the night.
I feel like we can make it back to the car and then hide with the car because the car is meant to not be detected. So I feel like that's a good place to hide.
Yeah.
I mean, this place survived up until now, so it will probably survive one more day. Anyways, for now, let's see if the stuff is here.
All right, yeah. So we go to where the supply should be. I'm Actually, no, I'm not cautious at all. I'm walking in with my gun in my left hand, and I'm just like front of the party, like we're fine, guys. Where's that loot?
Yeah. You find this supply cache. There is a bit of a problem with it. It's as you walk into the warehouse proper, you've got a teeny bit of that. Yeah, I'll take a roll then.
Should I assist with perception?
Yeah, it's.
Sure. Shaking his head the entire time, fingers crossed, looking at Mac like we gotta take it all.
Yeah, I'll take some rolls for that. Standard assisting real supply.
All right,
Just
I'm rolling perception. I should just roll perception instead of having it be the assist.
Well, the check was a security check.
Oh.
Ding.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Lucas, as you're coming through, you can see a couple areas in this big warehouse area proper. It's yeah, a couple areas in this big warehouse. You see the wall hatches that normally they open up so you can drive a big truck through so you can offload supplies. A couple of them have just outright been torn open, like some kind of big gaping hole is pulled into the wall.
So what you're saying is war beasts.
I'm not saying not war beasts. Is what
All
I'm
right.
not
My
saying.
character gets a little excited, but he starts looking for the loot. He's like guns raised. He's
yeah,
like, all right,
it's
guys,
not and then there's giant claw marks in the floor as well. But the signs are a tiny bit less subtle than they should be. There's the wall is torn open partially, and then farther forward into the warehouse you can see in the near areas these big blocky groups of crates have been crunched down and like flattened down into bedding. From the size of this, you can kind of scope out like this flat area. It's about like 20 feet by 15 feet of just like flattened, spread out area. You can't
Totally the war
like,
beast.
yeah. Like upon realizing this, there's like the moment where everyone's like stopping and like just looking and listening. Nothing.
My
there's
character
like
guns raised, put his fingers to his lip, and just walking forward. And
yeah.
can empathy use to detect life, or is it just I have to see it and then I can see their emotions?
The rule for pretty much psionics is unless it says that it has a range, it's line of sight.
Okay. All right, then I just start walking forward. I'm looking for the exact coordinate.
We'll have to inform others that this place is also compromised.
I know it stole all that loot.
Yeah. Eventually you find the supply catch. It's not in the state you were expecting it to be. It was a big old freight elevator that was like mounted in the middle of the building, essentially. And it's tied to the this telescoping arm that lifts the fuel pumps up onto the freeway. The elevator, like when the supply cache was placed, it was descended down into the basement, and you could access the top hatch of it, drop in and grab supplies, and it was very well concealed. Something happened recently, and the elevator lifted up, and it's locked about like halfway up into the air. So it's about 30 or so feet above the ground, floating against the or not floating, but like lifted and locked about 30 feet up in the air onto the telescoping arm that extends through the warehouse. You can see inside like the no, we don't use that word. That's no. Wrong word.
My character looks at it and sees he feels like wait a second, I can just psychic this. And so basically what you're saying is there's an arm that it's like attached to, not by being hung. And
no, it's adjacent to it, so it like rides up a big rail that's mounted to the side of the arm. So it just has its engine that climbs it up there on the side.
All right, I try to look to see if I can like use psychic manipulation to just like knock a lever and it just starts going down. Is that perception?
I think I'm gonna want a post-tech check here.
I mean, what Herschel does, maybe, dude, like I look at Marley, wait with your psychic oogie boogie, because maybe I can fix this thing normally, because I'm guessing there is a control panel somewhere, unless I'm mistaken.
Yeah, there might be. The only issue is the facility's not running any power right now, and if you activate power, that's gonna, like, drone patrol or not, they're probably going to detect you, and then you will get a drone patrol. So if power gets activated,
how can we get it?
Like, psychic.
Well, you still can activate the power. I mean, like, you activate the power, get the supplies, kill the drone patrol, and then bail before the reprisal wave comes in. It's possible. Battery A cell is not enough to run an industrial machine, really. Type A battery cell.
So wait, could we? Is there like a rope nearby? Because one of my plan is someone's gonna like be holding me up like with like I'll use psychic manipulation to like make a rope go over the little thing next to the elevator, and then I'll tie myself to it, and then someone can like pull me up. Like climbing style. Like maybe all three, like Mac and these guys, would just like start pulling the rope, and then like, or maybe like a chain or something, and I'll like be holding it, or like it'll be wrapped around me, and so I'll be lifted up, and then I can get into there and I can take the loot, and then you guys could lower me down, and that whole procedure. There's got to be chains lying around.
There's three obvious like routes I can throw up front that like are apparent to you guys. One of them is like dig up the generator, reactivate it, grab stuff, and bail. The other one is you could get someone to climb the telescoping arm and try to like go up that, climb over the side of it. And the third is you could like do the other, identify the machinery, and then just snap something off and drop the whole thing back down, but any delicates inside would probably break from that.
I say we just do I think my thing was like just climbing, like except it's like easier because we're using rope to make it safer.
Yeah. The only real problem is if you go up to that and there's like maybe some big supplies or like exceptionally delicate supplies, you're gonna if you toss it down, chances
I was gonna carry and they're gonna like gently drop me down. Like it might take a few trips if it's a lot of stuff, but it's definitely like quick and safe.
Okay.
Unless someone else has a better idea. I think that's a good idea. That'll be quick. I'm psychic. All I need to do is psychic.
Yeah, I don't fancy our chances against drone patrol.
Look, war beasts are loud. We don't hear a war beast, so we must be okay.
Wait, says who?
Shh, we're fine. Well, at least I'll be fine. Unless there's a flying war beast, then I want to team him. Anyways,
yeah, so the swarm of locusts attacks. Wait, no, that's not it.
No, all right, I don't want it. just kill them all. All right, yeah. So I guess I can assist with stealth. Let me assist you. Let me roll the assist. I have a 0. Well, stealth doesn't tell us if there's anything here. It'll just say like we're stealthy, so that we're not going to be as detected as easily. So.
Okay, let's see what you do. Oh, we lost Marley there.
Hello?
Okay, yeah, we got you back.
That was really weird. My computer just like black screened. And it's like, all right, well, wait, no, I thought I was going up because I could psychic the rope. My character's no, sorry, my character's arguing, not me arguing.
Yeah. Lucas, can you roll me out an athletics check? No one can really assist with this.
I was about to assist with the stealth, though.
But you call out stealthy encouragement towards him as he climbs it?
Could I?
No.
All right, that's fine.
This isn't you fail. This is it takes a while to happen. So, like you get halfway up, and then you come across like this big this like plasteel wraparound that was meant to like help cushion stuff in case like say the elevator like fell. This would like start catching it so it wouldn't crash into the ground and explode everywhere. It's just like a little buffer thing. The problem is it works just like one of those like rodent guards you put on bird feeders and stuff where you can't just like reach around it to climb up farther. So it takes quite a while to climb up this because every time you make a couple feet you come across another delay.
Quick question. Can I just roll something to see if I get, or do I just automatically, can I just get like rope
Yeah,
or a chain?
You can just go find a chain somewhere.
All right. How high up is this?
30 feet.
All right. How hard would it be to like throw this chain so it goes over there, like over the arm? Because like what I want to do is like using like a 2 people pull, 1 person goes up, and then it's quicker to get to the top instead of climbing the whole time.
Yeah. Well, Well, like you can throw a chain up there, but it doesn't matter if it's not like secured or anything. That's why I thought you were having Lucas have his character go up there.
Oh, I was thinking I'd use like my psychic ability to just like I was thinking it would be like it goes over like the chains on like I'm gonna try this because I'm not great at explaining this. So it's like up here is this, right? This is the little hook. So like throw the chain over, and then you tie a little thing, and a person goes here.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
And then like they pull me up. I can delete it now. That's how I was thinking this could work because it'd be really quick. And then like someone gets up top, and then the other two would still be holding on. So when they jump to get to the elevator, if they miss, then they could just be like held. Like people will still be holding the person who goes up, and so they instead of just falling and hitting the ground, they'll just move around a bunch, and the guys have to make a strength check or something.
Okay. Yeah, so right before we do that, Lucas, your character gets to the top. Inside the freight elevator, there's that side hatch, which is the side door, which is closed off from where people get in.